Behind every corner, there is something waiting in the shadows. Within the darkness, evil scours through the night, constantly on the hunt. But within the wrestling world, that darkness has created perhaps the most iconic and legendary personas in history. One such icon is the man called Sting. Wielding only his trusty black bat, Sting has become one of the biggest names in wrestling through his mysterious antics. He was the last protector of WCW. He was the icon of TNA. He was the vigilante of WWE. As a beacon of hope, Sting will strike you down like a scorpion to its prey until you either give up or suffer an unimaginable pain. He is unique, dangerous, and willing to kill for what he wants. But tonight, his opponent is no stranger to death himself. The Undertaker. The phenom that has become synonymous with pro wrestling itself is perhaps the most legendary superstar in history. While his towering size and incredible quickness has always helped him to succeed, the mind games and aura of the dead man are his biggest assets during competition. And while he has evolved throughout his career, one thing is certain. The fear that he drives within all of us is enough to take down even the toughest of men. Tonight, we will watch as these two eerie creatures of the night look to battle in a match that every fan has wanted to see. Will Sting strike Undertaker down for his own last ride? Or will The Undertaker prove once and for all that the icon is no match for the phenom? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ultimate Dream Warfare.
Alright everybody, welcome to the final episode of the first season of Ultimate Dream Warfare. How are y'all doing? My name is Dominic, of course, behind the commentary table, and tonight we are concluding this already massive season with perhaps the biggest dream match for every fan of professional wrestling. It's two men who have become accustomed to the darkness, two creatures of the night looking to battle in a once-in-a-lifetime matchup that sadly we did not get the luxury of seeing until tonight, as Sting is set to take on The Undertaker. It's the Icon versus the Phenom. It's WCW's Last Protector versus WWE's Dead Man. And tonight, as Sting makes his way to the ring, okay, he's got the classic Sting face paint. Okay, not quite of the surfer variety. He's not coming out here with any sort of surfboards riding the waves. No, he is going to be riding this wave of momentum that he must be feeling throughout his veins as his blood permeates throughout his body, as his blood boils in anticipation for this man, this legend. This man who is not only a Hall of Fame worthy competitor, but he is a man who deserves a wing all of his own. He's perhaps the greatest character we've ever seen in professional wrestling. Sting, he's a two-time Hall of Famer in multiple companies. But this man, The Undertaker, is in a league all of his own. It's going to be the last ride, the chokeslam, in the Tombstone Piledriver versus the Scorpion Deathlock, the Stinger Splash, and of course, the Scorpion Death Drop. I said it before, this is a once-in-a-lifetime matchup, as these two men who have defined their respective companies, whether it be WWE for The Undertaker, or WCW, or of course TNA for Sting. Okay, both men have risen to the top of pro wrestling. And tonight we're going to find out which one is truly capable of leaving here tonight the winner. It's a big fight feel indeed, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd on their feet, not only in respect for these two men, but in anticipation for what we are about to see. I said it before, this is the last episode of the first season of Ultimate Dream Warfare. And what a dream match to go out on. Okay, this is the show in which your biggest dream matches become a reality. And I don't think there's a bigger dream match for the pro wrestling fan. These masters of psychology look to battle in a war. As Sting gears up for the dead man. And here we go. And the crowd eagerly anticipating, already chanting in support of Sting, as he stares down the Undertaker, who already has his fists up, ready for the fight. Sting eerily just staring across at the dead man. These two looking each other in the eyes. These two know how big this matchup is. And we're about to find out as he goes for a forearm, but instead he gets a kick right to the gut. And now here we go. It's the dead man. It's the icon. It's Sting. It's the Undertaker. Former WWF champion versus former WCW world champion. As here we go. And there you see Sting goes after the Undertaker. But the Undertaker strikes back with a big boot, taking down the icon. And the dead man slits his throat. Perhaps already signaling for the end of this matchup, as Sting uses the ropes to get up. Oh, but he strikes back with a punch right to the stomach, and then an elbow to the back of the skull. Oh, but there you see now it's the Undertaker with a forearm shot in his own right, and here we go. Sting with a big elbow right to the top of the head. Perhaps a bit of a tribute to the late great Dusty Rhodes. However, right now Sting stares across at the dead man, stares across at the Undertaker. As Taker, goes after him, but Sting, you see, taking him down. And now Sting has the upper hand here, as then he has his hand firmly planted into the face of the Undertaker with these punches. Oh, but there you see the back elbows by the dead man as he tries to fight back. And here we go, it seems as though the action has gone over towards that corner as it's Sting's face bouncing off the turnbuckle, and he rolls to the outside, catching a breather, and the Undertaker again slits his throat, perhaps signaling that Sting will fall here tonight in Ultimate Dream Warfare. As there you see Sting being allowed the opportunity to get back into the ring, the Undertaker not stopping him, showing that respect that these two men must have for one another. However, tonight, it's Ultimate Dream Warfare. Tonight, it's a battle. It is a fight. It doesn't matter how much respect you have. It matters who can get the job done as a trifecta of punches connects by The Undertaker. One of the greatest pure strikers in wrestling today. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count. One of the best pure strikers in professional wrestling history as he connects with a few punches before taking down the icon, and Sting now gets back to his feet. Oh, but he goes behind the Undertaker. Okay, you never want the Undertaker, ladies and gentlemen, to be on the upper hand, because it's very hard to swing the pendulum of momentum back in your way. As you can see right now, the Undertaker going old school, taking down Sting, and he goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count. A very different maneuver in The Undertaker's arsenal, but it just shows how versatile he is in that ring. He's showing the world that he can go to the top rope if he so wished. However, he knows that his size and power lend to more of these grappling maneuvers, lend to more of these hard-hitting strikes, and Sting now throws him in the corner, sees this as an opportunity perhaps, as he throws him again into the opposing corner. And now, oh, with a kick right to the gut. And now here we go, Sting stands over the dead man as he kicks the Undertaker off his feet. Okay, if you're Sting, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be thinking to yourself that you just perhaps need one Scorpion Death Drop. That massive maneuver that has taken out so many other competitors. If he were to hit it, well then perhaps Sting himself would be able to defeat the Undertaker, who gets up immediately and launches him off the top turnbuckle. Sting climbs to the top, perhaps planning on going for a high-flying maneuver. 1, 2, no, and only a 2 count, but it's the Undertaker who gets up immediately, rushes towards him, and quickly sends him down to the mat in a crushing blow as he falls down hard with a massive thud as he waits for him to get up, and perhaps he's got him in the choke slam, and it connects, and the Undertaker now with the choke slam. 1, 2, no, but Sting gets the shoulder up. Undertaker hits him with one of his patented signature maneuvers. However, Sting right now, belly to back with the German suplex. Typically, he would use that opportunity to go for the Scorpion Death Drop instead, deciding to change it up. No, wait a second, Sting. Wait a second, Sting. As he drops him down, turns it around, here we go. He's got him in the Scorpion Deathlock. Sting's got the hold locked in. Working over the legs, working over the lower back of the dead man. He's got nowhere to go. Middle of the ring. Sting, he's got him, but the Undertaker powers out of it. Oh, but there you see a punch to the face by Sting. Look at the Undertaker showing off that raw power as he gets dropped again on his back. And Sting now playing to the crowd, perhaps playing to his own ego a bit. But the Undertaker looks to fight back. He's got him up here, tombstone piledriver position, but instead Sting turns a Scorpion Death Drop. Scorpion Death Drop. 1, 2, 3. No, and only a 2 count there. Undertaker just barely getting the shoulder up, but Sting nonetheless looking furious at the fact that he did get that shoulder up to kick out. However, right now, there you see the Undertaker. Oh, wait a second. He's got him. Sting's up. Undertaker out of nowhere with the last ride. 1, 2, 3. No, and again, only a 2 count. Both men putting on a clinic here in this absolute war as the Undertaker picks up Sting, throws him across the ring here. And now Taker, oh, there you see, splashes into Sting, splashes into the Icon, throws him off the top turnbuckle again. Big boot. And a leg drop connecting by the dead man. And the Undertaker seeing this as an opportunity. 1, 2, no, and only a 2 count again. Sting's already hit the Undertaker with a Scorpion Deathlock, a Scorpion Death Drop, and you gotta think the Undertaker's back must be in a world of hurt as he goes to pick him up again, as he's got him up again. It looks like now he's trying to, ruin the back of Sting as well with another last ride, sending him all the way down. As Sting, oh, wait a second, Sting gets up, Sting just gets up. I think he's trying to battle through the pain here. As he connects with a clothesline, and another one for good measure, and Sting with a trifecta of lariats. The Undertaker doesn't know what to do, and Sting knows exactly what to do, with the Stinger splash into the corner. And the Undertaker's down. 1, 2, 3, no, and again only a 2 count. And Sting looks down at The Undertaker, wondering what does he have to do to keep The Undertaker down, and that's exactly what everybody who has come in contact with The Undertaker has had to ask themselves, and most of them do not find an answer to the question. Most of them instead hear as the bell rings and The Undertaker's music starts playing, because The Undertaker has successfully dominated most of his opponents throughout his career. However, Sting, ladies and gentlemen, he has a similar feeling. Okay, he has tried his best, and he has done the impossible so many times, dominating so many competitors as The Undertaker, wait a second, The Undertaker flies over the top rope! Talk about doing the impossible, The Undertaker with a rare feat of agility as he flies over the top rope, connecting and landing hard on Sting, and the dead man sees this as an opportunity, perhaps a victory. Oh, as again, he stomps him in the back, trying to wear down that back so he can't kick out. 1, 2, no, and again only a 2 count. As Sting trying to quickly get back to his feet, and he does, and The Undertaker now, he can't believe it, and Sting, perhaps feeling a similar feeling of bewilderment as he goes up against The Undertaker. Oh, but Taker now with a chop to the chest, and Taker now the best pierced striker in WWE history with a few punches in his own right. Sting turns around, gets another punch right to the jaw, and The Undertaker's ready. The Undertaker's feeling it, but Sting now, he's trying to battle back as these two undeniable legends of the industry are battling here. And Sting, oh, with a kick right to the gut by the dead man. And The Undertaker now, here we go. Taker, he's got him on the ropes again, but Sting trying to battle back with another forearm and another elbow. And Taker gets taken off his feet. And Sting now, oh, wait a second, pulls him towards the middle of the ring. Sees this now again. He's got him in another Scorpion Deathlock. He's tapped out so many legends of the business with this one hold. Will he be able to do it tonight? The Undertaker's scrambling, and again he uses that raw power to get out of it as he goes for a punch, and he hits it that time as Taker, he's gotta be weak, he's gotta be hurt. He is just flailing around the ring, ladies and gentlemen, after taking so much punishment, including that second Scorpion Deathlock. Okay, it was applied for a very long time, and The Undertaker now sees us. Oh, wait a second. There's an opportunity. Sting fights back, though, off the top. Wait a second, Taker catches him with a tombstone. In the cover. 1, 2, 3, and this one's over. Sting goes to fly off the top turnbuckle, but The Undertaker, ladies and gentlemen, catches him mid-air after taking so much punishment throughout the entire course of this matchup. A few Scorpion Death drops, a few Scorpion Death locks, but in the end, it's that one final tombstone that planted Sting down into the mat as it sealed his fate. And tonight, on the final episode of this first season of Ultimate Dream Warfare, The Undertaker stands tall as Sting, to conclude this season, finally rests in peace. Good night, everybody.